Hey guys, Aaron Morton here with the Aerosol team of Keller Realty, and today I have a special guest with me, Mr. Kevin Miracle here with Veterans Lending Group. How you doing today, Kevin?
Doing well, Aaron.
Good.
Thank you for having me, bud.
Awesome. So he's part of a special mortgage company that deals specifically with
VA loans?
VA loans.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. So I have a few questions that I'm going to ask him today, and hopefully we can answer those questions for military families or individuals that would like to use their VA loan. Okay, Kevin, tell me a little bit about VA Lending Group.
So Veterans Lending Group was started a couple of years ago by a person that's pretty near and dear to my heart, Ms. Brooke Villano. She was working for a different mortgage company at the time. She understood that there wasn't a need that was being met within the VA loan mortgage community. So we really try to lead with education, and that's our bread and butter. We try to teach veterans, their family, service members, active duty, PCSing family members, whatever that looks like. We try to teach them and educate them on their VA loan benefit.
Okay, so I know this is a loaded question, but give me the structure of the VA loan.
First off, if you're looking to use your VA loan benefit, what you want to do is you want to establish what kind of eligibility that you have. So there's a couple of different rules that the VA uses to be able to determine whether you're eligible for a VA loan. What that looks like is if you're active duty, if you serve 2 years in the active component, then you qualify to use your VA benefits.
Okay.
What that could look like is you can buy a single family home, you can buy a multi-family up to a 4-unit as long as you occupy one of them. You can have the loan by yourself. You can have the loan with another service member. So friends can go on benefits together with both members being military. You can have a veteran and his spouse. You can have a veteran by himself. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can actually do that, and that certificate of eligibility that you can find on va.gov is actually going to be your first key step to figuring out what that looks like.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, what about credit? I know that's a big deal. With regular loans, you have to have at least a 580 or above. In most cases, they can go a little bit lower. What is a good credit score for individuals seeking to get a VA loan?
So a good credit score usually ranges anywhere from, I would say, 600 and up. The biggest thing that comes down to whether or not you can qualify on the credit side for your VA benefit is what does the last 12 months of your credit report look like?
That makes sense.
So what that means is you could have a low credit score and for the last 12 months have no late payments, no recent collections, no judgments at all, no student loan defaults, no derogatory marks within the last 12 months.
Right.
And per the VA guidelines, we can actually say that you have successfully reestablished satisfactory credit.
Right. Now, staying on that topic, are there any waiting periods for an individual after they come see you, they do their application? Is there any serious waiting periods that they may have to go through? Any uphill challenges or anything like that outside of credit?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. The biggest thing other than credit when it comes down to qualifying for a VA loan is income. So the VA gives us a couple of guidelines that says we have to ensure as a mortgage company that a borrower's income is 3 major things. It's stable, so doesn't fluctuate a whole heck of a lot.
Right.
It's durable, which means you've been in that job for a certain amount of time. You can be expected to continue in that job.
Right.
And it's expected to continue into the future. So that income is expected for the foreseeable future.
Now, I do have a question with what's going on in the world now.
Sure.
Interest rates.
How much time do you have, Aaron?
Right. You can make it short. But with interest rates being close to 7 or jumping back and forth over the 7% mark, does the VA help any with that and at any point, or is it just something that you just have to deal with? You get a lower interest rate by using your VA?
Absolutely. So when it really comes down to it, comparing just conventional loan products versus VA, there's a definite competitive advantage for the borrower to go VA because generally speaking, the rates on VA are lower than conventional just because it's a government-backed loan product. In the case of default, basically what makes the interest rate a little lower, in case of default, the government basically steps in and says, hey, you know, the veteran went through some stuff here, lender, here's the difference in the cost, sorry about it.
Yeah.
So it's backed by the federal government, so that makes insurers and mortgage companies a little more apt to lower the interest rate.
So I know we could talk about your product and, you know, the veteran or VA loan process all day. I know there's more to it, but give me one good thing that you want the audience to know about your product, your company, or how you can help them.
So yeah, good question, Aaron. What really makes us different here at Veterans Lending Group is we try to, much like I mentioned earlier, we try to really lead with education. I tell people all the time, if I can sit here and educate you for 30 minutes, if I can do an hour, if I can do an hour and a half, or if I can answer your phone call when you can't get a hold of any other mortgage lender in this country,
yeah,
I've done my job.
That matters.
Being that advocate, putting you in touch with the right people, giving you that level of knowledge, and then enabling you to be your own best advocate, and you go use another mortgage company,
yeah,
I'm good with it. Okay. Because I've given you that knowledge that I've been given, and you are taking that knowledge and applying it to each facet of your journey to becoming a homeowner.
Awesome. That's great. That's great. Well, thank you very much for answering these questions. Once again, I'm Aaron Morton, Realtor with the Aerosol team with Keller Williams. This is Kevin Miracle with Veterans Lending Group. If you have any questions in regards to purchasing a home or selling your home, you know who to call. And if you have any questions about mortgages, this guy right here can help you out. All right. So I hope this helped, and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.